Okay. Hello. Long time no see. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not keeping track of how often I'm putting out these videos, but it is me, the one, the only, Kitsune Kadomo, aka Theodore Sharp, here in Fuji, Japan, with my Fireball whiskey. Yes, I bought more. And yeah, want to give it to you real about what's actually happening in America right now because me, I know this is probably going to get me any. I know this is going to get me like really bad reviews or something, but I'm kind of relieved being in Japan right now because I I necessarily don't have to worry about any racist ass police like rolling up on me and killing me for no reason. Yes, this is a comment about Floyd George Floyd. George Floyd. Like I said, I'm drinking. And at this point I've been drinking a lot. People are walking in and seeing me doing a video. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, the crap that's going on in America right now. It's not right. Seriously, it's not because police officers just using the excessive force just to detain somebody who's cooperating with them. Nah. And I don't necessarily blame the people who are protesting right now because, in the words of Trevor Noah is, basically signed a contract with society. And if society aren't really keeping up their end of the bargain, then why should we? It's like, yeah. And his words again, I'm no, just no air quotations. Just no air quotation. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, and his words is if society going to deliberately tear up that contract in front of us every single day, then why the fuck should we keep up with it? Seriously. Yes, I understand people are going around and setting things on fire, breaking things, and causing all sorts of chaos and stuff. But you gotta understand the buck gotta stop somewhere. Seriously, it has to stop somewhere. And when one side is not the taking up the liability that it's supposed to take up, then why should the why should the side that's being oppressed do the same? Seriously. That's just me as a black man from America just speaking. Seriously. Why do you think I moved out here to Japan? Mainly because, yeah, I have to deal because, yeah, in America, usually have to worry about things that I had kind of already dealt with on a lighter level than George Floyd. Yeah, me, myself, I've dealt with freaking racial profiling because in my hometown, I had to deal with police officers stopping me on the street just because I fit a description. Is that supposed to be right? Seriously, honestly. And when I asked them, well, what exactly was the description of this individual that committed the crime? What were they wearing? What was the exact hairstyle that they were saying that they were looking for? What was the exact complexion of their skin? What exactly was they looking for? What were the details? They could not explain to me. They could not give me those details. Now, me as a paranoid, yeah, that is a red flag because there's just shitty ass police work. But yeah, me as a black man, there's just me. That just tells me that, hey, these people just looking for any old black person just to throw behind bars to make their job easier. No, it doesn't work like that. You actually have to do police work in order to get the person who was the fucking culprit. Because if you got the wrong person, you're letting the criminal go free. Again, drunk me saying this. And why am I, a black man from America, saying, drunk me is saying this? Because, yeah, again, I had a bad experience, and I'm not exactly sure to qualify if it qualifies under racial profiling or not. So, what else am I going to do? And just for anybody else that's wondering about the situation for African Americans in America, especially in the South right now, that's the exact same thing that we have to go through in America. Is what else am I going to do? Okay? Cooperate with police. What else am I going to do? Show non resistance. What else am I going to do? Cooperate and still have that threat or that worry or in the back of our minds that, yeah, this could actually end up really bad, or somebody could just fucking lie and say whatever and have the police on their side just because of the color of my skin. What else am I going to do? Once you start questioning that and being in that position, then yeah, you know exactly how it feels to be a black person in America. Okay? Seriously. Seriously. Me, as a person, a black man, I feel there's nothing I can do. Because regardless of what happens, I feel like I'm dealt a bad hand. Now, I know a whole lot of social justice warriors and stuff are going to go out and be like, well, that's not right. And, well, you're just giving black people a bad name and stuff. I'm just going to tell you straight up, shut the fuck up. Because until you have walked in my shoes, you don't know the exact struggle that I've been through. Women, all the women who wants to go and say, oh, women have it just as bad as black people. The people that want to say that, yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm not comparing anybody's struggle. I'm not comparing my struggle to yours. And I would like for you to not to compare my struggle to yours. So, yeah. Even though what I just said was the exact same thing. Anyway, every struggle it's not the same. All right? Every struggle is not the same. And the worse the days for Pearl, and the worse the days for Pale. You struggle, I struggle. You struggle, I struggle. It's not the same. Like, oh, well, women have it just as bad as black people. No, the moment you start thinking like that is the moment you done went off the fucking rails, because black people struggle and women struggle are two different things. And I'm going to go ahead and say the same thing I pretty much said when somebody tried to throw that fucking shit at me. What about black women? Okay? Because, yeah, somebody tried to throw that shit at me. And I was like, well, what about black women? And also, no fucking reason. And also, well, there's no reason, but yeah, there's no reason. But also, yeah, it's just, what about black single women? Because, hey, guess what? I was raised by a black single woman. Oh no, shocker. Yeah, big surprise. Black guy had no fucking father in his life. And his grandfather died at a young age and whatnot, and got fucking distant with his other grandfather because he had no way of communicating with him and shit. Yeah, you're just going to get laughed at if you're going to go and try to say, oh, well, women struggle just as bad as black people. No. That's you trying to get away with saying, oh, well, I have it worse than you. Please. At least you have a benefit of a doubt by the police and won't have a chance, a shit of a chance, of getting shot down in a fucking police shootout because of some random bullshit. Seriously, if a group of white people that want to go and storm a fucking Senate office with guns up as decides to, hey, we're going to do this as a protest, doesn't get shot by police, and in the back of your mind, you know that if it were the other way around, if it was black people with guns that were to storm the Senate office, oh, it's a gang violence. Oh no, we're getting raided by black people. Oh no, we need to shoot to kill. Then you know something is wrong. Okay? And with that, I'm just going to leave it. All right? It is 15 minutes and 40 seconds, so I'm just going to leave. All right? Bye. And I'm going to drink the rest of this fucking Fireball whiskey. All right? Good night. Or good morning, or whatever the fuck you want to do.